What's up, gang? Your trainer Joe Stones back in the gym with you today. When it comes to strength basics, no move is more iconic than the push-up. The standards for the push-up over the years haven't changed. As a trainer, I've seen just about every way this exercise can go wrong. So today, I'm here to show you the common mistakes I see, how to fix them, and how to target the right muscles for maximum strength gains. Let's get after it. When performing the push-up, it is important to understand which muscles are doing the work. Yes, the shoulders, triceps, back, and core are all involved. But these are our supportive muscles. The true driver of the push-up is going to be our pecs or our chest muscles. For the pecs to work effectively, the elbows need to move correctly. As we lower through the eccentric portion of the exercise, the elbow should abduct or move slightly away from the body to stretch the pecs. As we press up, the elbow should adduct or come back in to create the crucial pec contraction or flex at the top of the exercise. To make the pecs do the work, we need to focus on controlling the elbows as the main drivers of the movement. Keeping the elbows too narrow to the body, keep the pecs from fully engaging, turning the movement into more of a triceps dominant exercise. Many people understand this, and they'll tend to overcorrect by flaring their elbows out too wide, creating more of a T shape to the body. And that's a problem as well, because this shifts the load onto the shoulders. It caves in the chest, and it causes the upper traps to shrug, which leaves the thoracic spine unsupported. Repeated over time, this movement pattern is a major contributor to shoulder impingements. The secret to proper pec engagement in the push-up lies in the movement of those elbows. Not too narrow, not too wide, but ideally at around 45 degrees to the body. Both mistakes not only reduce chest activation, but also throw out the rest of the body's involvement. The push-up is a pec-driven exercise, but when performed correctly, it's truly a full body movement. The core and the hips, for example, must stabilize the entire body. That's why we often see errors like hips too high, creating a triangle or pyramid shape, or the hips sagging too low, causing the hips and the knees to hit the ground before the chest. When done properly, the push-up recruits the chest as the primary mover while keeping the entire body working together in balance. We know that for the push-up, the primary driver is that elbow movement, but a lot of times these mistakes with that elbow placement come from where our hand grip is. So I'm gonna place you in the perfect position to do the push-up for your body frame, so every time you're doing the exercise, you're in the right position with your hand placement. We're gonna go right to the floor and do what's called a hand release push-up. We're gonna lie prone on the stomach on the floor. Make sure your toes are tucked and planted. From here, we're pulling our shoulder blades and elbows back and squeezing, allowing our hands to lift off the floor. By lifting these hands and squeezing our shoulder blades, it's making all those muscles in my upper back be engaged. From there, we're gonna just drop them perfectly straight down. This will get you in the right position to do your push-up. Lift the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades, plant them right back down to the floor. You're in the perfect position to perform your push-up. Push all the way up to the top of the tabletop, and then ease your way back down, just resisting. Fight it. This is the work. This is the negative portion of the exercise. With one of those mistakes we talked about earlier, where your butt's going way too high, or your hips are staying too low and we're rolling our back, this is gonna be a great way as well to get past that. Again, just think of breathing through your core. We do our hand release push-up, and then focus on pushing the floor away from your chest. Ease yourself back down, leading with your hips and your chest. Take your time and flatten back out. Lifting the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades, plant the hands, my elbows will be back at that 45-degree angle. Push the floor away, focus on the core staying stable, ease my way back down, taking my time. So now that we have the perfect hand placement, this is how you're gonna progress this forward and use that same hand position for when you're starting the exercise at the top. We're gonna do the hand release push-up just to get the hands in the correct position and come to the top. This is where we wanna start at our exercise. Utilizing my entire body as a full body movement. My core's engaged, my tailbone's tucked, I'm focused on breathing through my core. My elbows are adducted or tucked, so I'm squeezing my pecs. As I'm descending, I'm gonna slowly work my way back down and start letting those elbows travel out wide, wide, wide. Stop before my sternum touches the floor and power up. So again, we're starting at the top of the push-up. My tailbone's a bit tucked, so my core's engaged. My elbows are tucked, the chest is leading, and I'm slowly working my way down like I would if I was resting that chest for the hand release push-up. But we're gonna stop just above the floor and then power up by tucking those elbows. So if you notice as we're doing this, those elbows are traveling out and back at 45 degrees. I'm controlled on the way down and then powering up. Everything in my body's strong. My legs are pushed back and strong. My hips are in, my glutes are engaged. Everything is tight. Remember, the whole body's working as a unit. I'm dropping down and powering up. Squeezing those pecs. Again, if you get a little bit tired, it's fine. Work your way back down to the floor. Go into your hand release. We'll push from the floor into the tabletop. There you have it, gang. Take these simple tips and fix those common mistakes and you'll do the perfect push-up every time. Get after it.